I shouldn't even be telling you this. This case was never meant to be told. I didn't hear about St. Augustine Memorial Hospital in a book or a podcast. I found it by accident, buried in the back of an archive box in the county records office. The folder was stamped in red, sealed, but the lock was broken. Inside, reports, photos, handwritten notes, and something in me said, "Go see it for yourself." So here I am. The first step inside St. Augustine is like stepping into a tomb. The air is thick with mold, but it's more than that. It feels heavy, charged, like the walls remember. I walk down a hallway lined with peeling paint and wheelchairs tipped on their sides. The silence isn't complete. Somewhere in the distance, water drips. I hold my flashlight tight. My fingers are trembling, because I know 43 people walked in here and were never seen again. On the third floor, I find a room still scattered with papers, patient files, charts. Most of them are blank, but one folder has a note tucked inside, yellow with age. It's written in shaky cursive, greater than I've seen them take patients down to the basement. They never come back. If something happens to me, remember my name. Emily Carter. The hairs on my neck rise. Emily Carter. The nurse who vanished. I close my eyes for a second. I swear I can still smell antiseptic. Faint. Like the hospital is still alive somehow. The police files I found match the rumors. Case after case. A man admitted for chest pains, never logged into the hospital system. A janitor reporting blood pouring through the laundry drains, dismissed. Complaints of screams in the night from the lower levels, case closed. All of them stamped in bold black ink. Insufficient evidence. But the strangest part, every officer's signature looks the same. Almost like they weren't signing willingly. I find the basement entrance behind a rusted door. It takes both hands to force it open. The air is colder down here. My breath fogs in front of me. The walls drip with condensation. I move forward, beam of light shaking across the darkness, and then I see them. Surgical chairs, lined against the walls. Leather restraints still bolted in place. Rusted, but intact. On a nearby shelf, rows of cloudy glass vials, labels smeared and unreadable. And across the wall, spray painted in jagged black, they watch us from the walls. I don't breathe. I don't move. For a second, I feel like something is breathing with me. In a small locked cabinet, I find it. A journal, pages water damaged but still legible. It belongs to Dr. Robert McCall. I flip through by flashlight. His handwriting is cold, methodical. Patient 34 did not survive. Disposal ordered. Transfer non-compliant patients directly to sublevel C. No records kept. Carter suspects. She must be handled. My stomach twists. Nurse Carter was right. And then I see the last page. The date, July 17th, 1987. The day before the hospital shut down. The entry is only 3 words. They know. Burn everything. In 2012, they tried to demolish the hospital. Workers broke through a sealed concrete wall beneath the basement. What they found was hushed, erased, but I've seen the photos. 37 skeletons. Some still with restraints on their wrists. Some with surgical tools buried in their ribs. A crime scene of unreported mass death. But the reports never made the evening news. Journalists who covered it said they were told to drop the story. And just like that, the site was boarded up again. I hold one of the last unredacted case notes. It's scribbled in the margin of an officer's report. We can keep covering this up. If this gets out, it will ruin us all. Signed RHM Robert H. McCall, the very man who ordered the experiments. Standing in this basement, journal in one hand, flashlight in the other, I finally understand why they tried to bury this. They didn't just hide the bodies. They didn't just shut down a building. They tried to erase the truth. And now that I've seen it, I don't know if I'll ever leave this place the same. This case was never meant to be told. But now, you know.